We're going to talk about mid-cap coins, why are they pumping, and the most important chart to look at. So hi everyone, welcome to the channel. If you are new, please do subscribe, hit that bell button, like, and leave a comment. It does help. So, on the screen you can see here a load of mid-cap coins, as I like to call them, the ones that not massive but substantial size and moves markets pretty significantly. As you can see, over the last 24 hours, we've had the likes of Stellar, which is probably a high cap coin right now with the valuation, it's huge, but the likes of Verge, Zilliqa, Icon, Stratus, Golem, Seacoin, Digibyte as well. Mid-cap coins are starting to pump. Now, we need to go back in time a little bit and talk about a few of the little things that's happened over the last week or so. Certain coins have done well. XRP, Cardano, two notable examples. Bitcoin, obviously. Ethereum, yeah. Chainlink, not too bad. The bigger caps have have grew massively over the period of time, but now it's starting to spill over into the mid-cap coins. This is a great situation to be in. Eventually, lower cap coins will start to follow, and then the micro cap coins where the multiples are and where people and hype drives. But we need to look at a more important chart first. Before we do any of this, we need to see what the dominance is doing. This is what this video is going to be about, dominance. When to buy altcoins, when not to buy altcoins, and most importantly, how to spread your risk appropriately. You don't want to go too mental, you don't want to go too far wide, because you need to look at each situation as they come. So, when you consider the fact of CoinMarketCap as an example, go back in time here. What we've seen over the last 7 days is these bigger cap coins have moved, right? But now, obviously, you can see now they're spilling into these levels now. A lot of them have moved really significantly over the last 24 hours. A lot of them have pumped massively, like Zilliqa, for example. Great little bag mover, great. But when you start going down to let's just say, let's go down to page number 4, for example, into these sort of areas where you're getting towards like the 30 million and below with market cap, these will move pretty significantly in time, okay? So just be careful. But let's talk about the bulk of this, because this is what we've got. This is the dominance chart. Now, ignore the Fibonacci on there for now. What I was suggesting with this is this could pull back up, which it has. I'll put that level flush. And it's in and around where this previous level has been in the past. This has been a previous support level. It's a Fibonacci level. Tradable sort of thing. It's not really the greatest, but if you look at the mindset of investors, this is what people look at. So when you start considering the fact, well, actually, if this does reject and stays around here, then it continues going down, it could be very, very interesting. But when you look at the weekly, previous bull run, hello, if you want to have a little look at that, as you can see what happened. What we're actually in, we're in a bit of a downtrend, as you can see. We've got a solid, in my opinion, formation going obviously this way, hello, we're going this way. And we've got a lower to lows as well. So this is what my overall thoughts are. This is what these lines represent, and I'm going to explain it. Now, how does dominance work is essentially, you got two situations where you've got it where if dominance goes up, Bitcoin is pumping and altcoins are bleeding out. Your Satoshi values, okay, the most important thing. If it is coming down, alt season. So every single time when these happen, so when it goes from down to these points, it's alt season. It's when everything goes ballistic. It's like, ooh, the likes of, you know, what happened last time, Utrus went mad, Zilliqa went mad, Chainlink went to $20. All these coins went really, really well through the market. And then what happened was they cooled off, Bitcoin pumped, boom. We've went back up, we've rejected, we're going down again. Fingers crossed it continues going down. But this is the bulk of this chart. If you go from, say, the weekly time frame to the bottom here, you can see here, this is a situation that we've had in the past, where it went up, back up to the 618 level. I'm pointing with this for some reason, I don't know why, there we go. And continue. But if you start looking at certain situation, you can do it from this point if you want to. Again, perfect scenario. 786, continuation going down. But what I've done it from, and what it could be this. It could be going down to 53, perfect levels, and it could be going down to 60, 61.8. But what I've done on this one, I've done it even deeper, just to kind of get a bit of hopium going and thinking, well, actually, it could actually go realistically down to this point where it has hit the 618 and it's going to continue going down. 47, 52, which in realistic terms, it is actually in huge confluence with certain key levels in and around regions. So that's good. So what can happen now? You probably get a little bit excited, okay? I don't want to create too much hype and hoping, but if this continues going down over the next couple of weeks, hopefully 2 months or so, it's an alt season. Simple as that. If it continues going down, even if we go from this point here, 63 levels or 62, whatever it is now, down to 57, where that bottom is, great. We've all probably made quite a bit of money if you're holding some altcoins, right? But what we needed to do, we needed to break below this level. If that is to happen and we go down to these 52 levels or whatever, you know, give or take around that region, I'll just neaten it up a bit, that is perfect situation. This is where money is and how money flows. It's like the dollar chart for Forex. It's really, really important you understand it. Now, strategically, you know, thinking, you can only buy altcoins if you so wish to when this is high. If you start seeing this trend down, look at buying altcoins. If you see it starting to trend up, take profits, right? Take profits and literally hold into Bitcoin. Ultimately, it's entirely up to you how you do it, but this is such an important chart. And let's have a little look at what kind of factors have we got here, right? In the period of we'll say the last 14 days, give or take, right? A lot of coins have done incredibly well. So we're going to look at a few on my watch list. The first one we'll look at is obviously Ethereum. What have we seen here? The last 2 candles, boom. Unbelievable. Needs no introduction, XRP, okay? Bit of a lag out this time, but Chainlink. Litecoin has been leading the market over the last few weeks, done very, very well. So you can see the trend here. The trend is forming. Potential trade opportunity I'm waiting for on the daily time frame here, but Tezos has finally bottomed out. So when you look at the gravity of this chart and why money spills, it's important to understand it. So when you go back and you think, well, where are we now? Well, we're seeing all these mid-cap coins doing well, a lot of opportunity of growth. And this is where the growth is. When you find opportunity to grow your bags, what people are doing is, and the whales essentially, they're growing their Bitcoin through the means of altcoins. Bitcoin, if it stays where it is and it is a nice little laggy point and it just goes, right, I'm going to chill here for 10 minutes. It'd be nice. 10 minutes mean 2 to 3 weeks would be nice. But if it does chill out here and the altcoins go, people just put profits from Bitcoin into the altcoins at low levels. And I want to explain the chart to look at for any altcoin, the Bitcoin charts. Why? Watch this. So when you look at any coin, most of them are valued in USD, okay? It's actually just a sum of the Satoshi values of your coin versus the Bitcoin price. Probably blowing your mind now. If you are looking at the BTC charts, you're going to start noticing a few little things. Now, if I just remove the USD here and go Bitcoin on Tezos, look at where they are, right? I know this isn't got the greatest amount of detail and data, but you can see they're low and they've found a bottom. This is where you grow your Satoshis for free. This is why I buy altcoins and I sell into Bitcoin at the end of these runs. I make a lot of Bitcoin. It's great. It's lovely. I like it. And I can just hold that nice and chill. So let me look at another example. Let's look at Ethereum BTC. Okay, same situation here. Hello. Look at where we've been in the past. Look how low we are even still, valuation-wise. The inflated value of the USD chart is more because Bitcoin's high price. If Bitcoin was 11, 12K right now, and the dominance was where it was, and it tanks right now, and this flies, you'll make a ton of Bitcoin. So imagine here, you put 1 Bitcoin into Ethereum. It doesn't matter about USD prices. If you just want to grow solely Bitcoin, you've made profit on Bitcoin, you put it in this, right? For example, right? Not financial advice, of course. But when you start looking at the current price levels, and it does retrace up to say here, which is quite a big move, 177%, which is quite big, right? So basically, your 1 BTC, you'll get an extra 1.7 BTC essentially for that. But what about if the price doesn't move as much in terms of BTC? And you may well find that USD values won't grow as much as this. It's weird because Bitcoin's dumped. You're probably confused here. So always look at both sides of the coin. This is why when I always say, oh God, Bitcoin's pumping, dominance is flying, this is a problem. That previous level of when the dominance shot up, I'll go to the image in a minute, but this is what the problem is. You've got issues where you lose 35% of your Satoshi value holding Ethereum. Even though Ethereum's going up in USD, you're losing Satoshi. So when you go back to this level and that previous region, it's the same situation basically from here down to there. When this went on a massive run, and you can see this. So this lost 18% alt season, right? Happy days, it's growing. But that previous level, what I just highlighted, where it went up, this is where people lost their money, the Satoshi. So this is a vitally important chart to get. So when this is going down, be in altcoins. Look to profit in Bitcoin because you'll be growing Bitcoin in the process. Free Satoshi is always good. If this is tanking and killing your altcoins and this is going up as a result, might be wise to chill out of altcoins for a bit and move into Bitcoin and ride that wave. So it's all about timing. Hope you enjoy this one. Again, like, comment, subscribe. Flying, nearly at 23,000 subscribers. Absolutely humbling, I will say that. So if you're not yet subscribed, make sure you do. It does help a lot. And yeah, let's get to 25,000 before the end of the year, which would be freaking awesome.